We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Chris Davis is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Chris Bassitt, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now in the box, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
D. Gordon.
The pitch. And D-Row been looking to make it 2 in a row as they were.
It's a case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The pitch. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes, or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And he runs it down in the bullpen. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Yohan Ramirez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Laureano takes his lead at third with 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Gonzalez giving chase. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 8 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the pitch.
Good team.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So now it's Mark Canha. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Fouled off. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Pops this one up. On the run is Henniger, and no one will track it down. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh.
Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. The pitch. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up to the plate, Evan White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, A 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kenna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Mallex Smith.
Mallex Smith the next to hit. Looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Semien.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ramon Laureano. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Three and 1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A's go quietly there, but they're up 1-0. And here's the speedster D. Gordon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. Touché, sir.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number, as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. White has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Smith in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Striding into the box, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelbach. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. but this will land untouched. And he misses there, 1-2. Lifted into center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Next for Seattle, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0.
The Athletics, the catcher, John Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So stepping in, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And this is on the ground for JP at short. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
On its way is pitch number 75. Curveball looked at here for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And costly, as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Two and one, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two out here and a runner at second. Bullet back up the middle. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand one, but they're on top 1-0. So here's Mallex Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Smith is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Second baseman, Dee Gordon.
Here's Dee Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. J.P. Crawford waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Brendan Brennan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
65, Brandon Brennan.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
From the stretch. This year against right-handed pitching, Chapman is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Two and two.
T-ball, strike.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Murphy is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And that misses. 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Mitch Haniger.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up.
In comes Piscotty.
He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The set and the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-1. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in. And
fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1. Ball 3.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, John.
Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to Gordon for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Ready for another chance? Tony Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Lifted down the line in left. Haniger in pursuit, and they can't run it down. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for Oakland, but they're up 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Carlos Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Lou Trevino is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
To the plate now, Evan White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Trevino is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
So striding in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Yusmeiro Petit gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 home.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-0.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. On the year, Murphy is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Carlos Gonzalez. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Jake Diekman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Diekman.
Evan White will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's inside.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Seattle leads this one 5-1. Taylor Gilbo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Fastball too high, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 3-1 pitch.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Yoshihisa Hirano is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. Crawford calls for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Chris Davis next to bat, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. It's the M's 5 and the A's 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Malik Smith, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, D. Gordon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Beautiful diving stop. He is out.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Striding in, J.P. Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He's set. Now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Skied into straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Matt McGill takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Settling in now, Mark Canha. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, 2 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Henniger is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding forward now, Sean Murphy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. McGill, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's wide, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Now to the plate, Tony Kemp, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Seattle Mariners used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Dan Altavilla gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Matt McGill closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.